Aloha, little man. How you doing? Let's make sure we're in tune. Here's a G. High G. We're going to also have a C, an E, and an A note. Right? So when you play your C major, it's going to look like this, right? Mine looks like this, but it's the same thing. You just have yours this way. What we're going to do this week is I want you to be able to get on your instrument right here, make sure it's in tune, and then be able to play your C major. 1, 2, 3, 4, all downstrokes, right? And you know what we've talked about? If you go from your C major to your F major, we have a chord change. So 2 chords, they're okay. You can have a song that has 2 chords, but when you have a song that has 2 chords which go back and forth, you begin to get a sound kind of like a chord melody, yeah? And then when we throw a 3rd chord, it gives us a little bit of diversity so we can go back to that 1 chord and it sounds different. So what you reminded me of is the reason why I love music is it allows me to express myself. So if I'm not having a great day or I'm upset, let's say, in the last 10 days of some sort of school year with some other person, and I haven't been able to find the words to explain or communicate to that other person how I feel, because sometimes you don't know the words about how you feel. You just know something is different. I explain it through music. So if I had a C major, an F major, and a G7, I know that I have C major, D minor, looks like an F, but I lay down the D, remember this one? D, and then we have an E minor, which is our scaled one, wonderful chord, and then an F major, G major, and then an A minor. That G7 is our B diminished. So if I'm feeling kind of down and out, I kind of feel like playing a song that has like A minor in it, maybe a D minor in it, and then by playing a major chord, I don't feel so melancholy and so angry and upset. I feel like I'm just expressing myself through music. When I put words and melodies to it, like 10 more days left, I can't express how much happier I will be when we don't see. I know feelings are feelings, and the way I feel inside is funny. I won't hide, yeah. 'Cause music is my friend. 'Cause music is my friend. So what I do is I take these chords, happy, and then sad. Happy, and then sad. And I use those to make a little song about how I'm feeling. A lot of my personal music is like about how the day is and how things are and the way the world works and basically my observations in life, and I put those into poetry and then I put it into music. So that's what this explanation is about. What I'd like you to do is write me a song. Pick up your uke, put a little chords to it, and then put a little melody to it, and let's make a tune together, all right? What we were working on, however, on the piano takes away this and puts together more like cohesiveness. So when we did our do 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 do, my brain goes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes that I'm gonna hit in this whole thing. One is gonna be the A, one is gonna be the B, one is gonna be the C, one is gonna be the D, and one is gonna be the E. But when I go back, I go and use the same finger I used for that C. My finger conveniently is there for the D sharp, and then my first finger is right there for the B, and then I slide down here to get the D, and then this is right there for that B flat. So the whole thing it feels good. Long story short, the more these notes and chords feel better and feel good and groovy, they all come out of doing our spider exercises and our teeter-totters. So pick any chord this week, try and do the spidey exercises, and try and do your teeter-totters. I'll see you next week. Aloha.